Hey, 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 I'm back with another car confession. Today's topic is we all got a little Simon in us. Now, the scene I'm about to paint for you guys is coming out of the Bible, Luke chapter 5. All Bible scholars, feel free to go there and drop in the comments and correct me if I'm wrong, because I personally am not a Bible scholar. For those who are not Bible scholars, you are in good company because, as I just said, I am not a Bible scholar. I read, I take the text, and I'm basically spitting what I got from the text. So continue listening if you so feel. If not, you could go ahead and exit stage left. Makes me know, never mind. But anyways, check it. Here's the scene. So Simon and his homeboys been out at sea all day long fishing. And this particular day, the fish is like, we don't feel like being caught. We good. So Simon and his homeboys end up going back to shore. They're washing their nets out, and then Jesus rolls up on scene. Jesus looks around, checks the scene out. He's like, hey, Simon, I'm about to hop in your boat. Let's go back out to sea. And when we get out there, he asks Simon to go ahead and cast his net again. Simon kind of looking at the Lord like, with all due respect, Lord, I've been out at sea all day today. I've done everything that I know how to do. I'm an expert. This is what I do. Mind you, Jesus is a carpenter, so Jesus ain't no expert fisherman like Simon is. But nonetheless, Simon is like, you know what? What the hey? What's the worst that can happen? Thy will be done. He casts his net off to the right side of the boat as Jesus instructed. And lo and behold, the fish that was earlier like, nah, we good, we ain't trying to be caught, happily jumped in this net. So much so that Simon had to signal to his homeboys like, hey, my net is starting to break. There's so many fish out here. Y'all come get this money. Come get these coins. And the homeboys was like, bet. So they hop in their boats with they nets. They roll out. They start casting their nets out as well. And just like the fish jumping up in Simon's net, fish was like, we gonna jump in your net too. So here's the thing. Here's where I'm going with this. I don't know if anybody out there has ever struggled with rejection. Actually, I'm sure that everybody that's watching this and people that choose not to watch it have at one point encountered rejection. If you're anything like me, too much rejection is just a bit too much for me. So it can paralyze you. I'm speaking from personal experience. I've been paralyzed in certain areas from getting so many rejections or rejection notices or letters, or like once you hear no too many times, it's like, I should just stop trying, right? That's for some. That's the mentality some take. That's that paralyzing spirit that I'm talking about, which I rebuke right now in the name of Jesus for anybody watching this. However, I would like to point out that Simon also hesitated. He had that spirit of doubt that paralyzed him a bit. He was hesitant before wanting to cast out his net. Hence the conversation that was like, Lord, I already did this. But nonetheless, thy will be done. So I want to encourage everyone to not only have that has that hesitation. I'm not encouraging you to have that hesitation, but if you do have that hesitation, to know that there is Simon in you as well. There is that thy will be done, Lord. There is that I will try this anyhow, Lord. There is that I'm going to shoot my shot and see what happens, Lord. There is that spirit in us. And I want to encourage each and every one of you to lean into that spirit way more than you allow that paralyzing spirit to grip you. Here's the thing. Most successful people will tell you that they heard no so many times before they finally got that yes that changed the game. There's so many successful people that will tell you you have to fail, and you have to fail often. Will Smith just joined Instagram not long ago, and he put up a Instagram story that talked about failing. He encouraged people to fail often and to fail early because it sets you up for success later. I forget his name at this moment. Gosh, he is a phenomenal motivational speaker. Gary Gary, I can't remember his last name at this moment, but look him up. Motivational speaker, first name is Gary, and I'm sure he will come across your screen. He talked about becoming basically numb to the word no and actually being excited about rejections. Like, great, you reject me now. It's only more motivation for me to later turn around and throw this in your face. Now, mind you, I'm not necessarily promoting the throw it in your face mentality, but I am saying that allow those no's to be motivation for you to want to go out, accomplish, and attack whatever goal it is that you have out there. Allow the rejection to be the motivation that drives you to accomplish that one thing, so that those who were naysayers, those that didn't believe in you, those that closed doors in your face can regret what they did. There's just so many success stories out there, guys, of people who were turned down when they first struck out, and those first failures actually led them to a greater platform, actually led them to a greater level of success. So if you've ever been rejected, don't take that to heart. Just consider it a stepping stone, step over it, and go be great, because there's a Simon in you, a fish or a net full of fish waiting for you to just cast your net to the right side. I love you and I mean it. Signing off sincerely, the Kid RW. Peace.